Imagine stepping out of a time machine straight into the thick, rolling fog of San Francisco in the year 1880. What you smell isn't just the salty breeze of the Pacific, it is the scent of smoke, coal, and pure ambition. The chaotic madness of the famous gold rush had finally faded into history, leaving behind a city that is desperately trying to reinvent itself. It is no longer just a wild, lawless outpost for lucky miners. No, San Francisco is growing up, and it is growing up fast. Look closely at these rare, fading photographs. They capture a metropolis caught between two worlds, a city balancing on the razor's edge of spectacular progress and deep, dark hardship. This is the story of how a dusty boomtown transformed into the undisputed queen of the American West. By the time the 1880s arrived, the economic engine of San Francisco wasn't just humming, it was roaring. The city proudly crowned itself the undisputed financial hub of the entire West Coast. Wealthy tycoons, built on the backs of silver and gold mines, were now pouring their millions into something completely new: manufacturing, massive shipping empires, and powerful banking institutions. But the real game changer, the moment that changed everything, happened in the year 1883. The final spike was driven into the Southern Pacific Railroad. Suddenly, the massive geographic isolation that had cut San Francisco off from the rest of America vanished overnight. The city was now permanently stitched into the fabric of the nation. Goods, wealth, and a relentless wave of new dreamers flooded the streets, moving faster than anyone had ever dreamed possible. And with this unimaginable wealth came a complete, radical rebirth of the city's face. The 1880s witnessed an architectural revolution. The old flammable wooden shacks of the early days were torn down, replaced by towering, iconic structures that redefined the urban skyline. The dense, suffocating crowds of the downtown core began to spill outward, creating beautiful, sprawling new residential neighborhoods. This was the golden age of the Victorian style. Architects began wrapping the city in intricate woodwork, soaring spires, and dramatic facades. This is the exact era that gave birth to the world-famous Painted Ladies, those magnificent, brightly colored homes that still stand today as a timeless symbol of San Francisco's artistic soul. But it wasn't just about glamour. Beneath the surface, the city was scrambling to modernize. Engineers laid down miles of revolutionary cable track tracks, carved out advanced water systems, and designed grand public parks. They were racing against time to elevate the quality of life for a population that was exploding by the day. But a city is defined by more than just buildings. It is defined by its people. The social fabric of 1880s San Francisco was a breathtaking, vibrant kaleidoscope of cultures and relentless creativity. It was a place where accents from every corner of the globe echoed through the foggy air. And nowhere was this cultural resilience more evident than in Chinatown. Despite facing fierce systematic discrimination and harsh anti-immigrant laws, the Chinese community did not just survive, they thrived. They built a powerful, self-sustaining cultural and economic empire right in the heart of the city, refusing to be erased. At the very same time, San Francisco's artistic soul was blooming. High-end museums, massive public libraries, and grand, opulent theaters opened their doors almost every month, nurturing an urban culture that was deeply alive, fiercely dynamic, and bursting with energy. Yet, we cannot let the beautiful sepia tones of these photographs blind us to the truth. The glittering prosperity of the 1880s carried a heavy, painful price. Beneath the surface of luxury, San Francisco was fighting a brutal war with itself. The gap between the ultra-rich tycoons and the ordinary citizen was widening into a massive chasm. The city streets were a battlefield of extreme social and economic inequality. The working class community, the very people who built the railroads and paved the streets, found themselves trapped in squalid, unforgiving living conditions. Jobs became dangerously scarce, inflation soared, and anger boiled over. This volatile cocktail sparked furious labor disputes, massive strikes, and violent civil unrest that shook the very foundations of the city. San Francisco was learning a harsh lesson, that progress without justice always comes with a cost. As we gaze into the eyes of the ghosts staring back at us from these 1880s photographs, we see a reflection of our modern world. We see a city that was brave enough to dream big, rich enough to build masterpieces, yet deeply flawed and constantly struggling to find its moral compass. It was a decade of painful growing pains, a time when the modern identity of San Francisco was forged in the fires of ambition, diversity, and struggle. Thank you for traveling back in time with us today. If these echoes of history moved you, please hit that subscribe button, share this journey with a fellow history lover, and drop a comment below. What surprised you the most about San Francisco's forgotten decade? Until next time, keep looking closely at the past, because the past is always whispering to us.